We've all been patiently waiting, and Lewis Hamilton has finally ended his agonizing podium drought with a well-deserved third-place finish at the Spanish Grand Prix. But has this recent swap of form between Ferrari and Mercedes made him question his move for next season? After a challenging year so far, the seven-time world champion emphatically declared this the best weekend I've had all year. Let's take a look into the details behind Hamilton's long-awaited return to the podium and what it means for the remainder of the 2024 season. Before we get into the story, thank you for tuning into the video. We'd really appreciate it if you like, comment and subscribe to the channel. The race in Barcelona didn't start ideally for Hamilton, with a sluggish getaway seeing him drop from third on the grid to fourth. However, the Briton refused to let that setback derail his weekend. Displaying the grit and racecraft that have become his hallmarks, Hamilton meticulously worked his way back up the order, executing a series of bold overtaking maneuvers. Perhaps the most electrifying of these was his daring lunge on Ferrari's Carlos Sainz at turn 1 on lap 19. With the two cars making light contact as Hamilton forced his way through, Sainz fumed over the team radio, claiming the Mercedes driver had ran him off the track. But Hamilton didn't agree, defending the move in his post-race comments. "I think it was clean. Ultimately, he didn't fully cover the inside line. He was still on the track, so I left him space, as much as I could." This unflinching determination exemplified the renewed vigour Hamilton has rediscovered in recent races. For a driver of Hamilton's stratospheric achievements, going nearly 8 months without a podium finish was an unfamiliar and undoubtedly frustrating experience. His last top 3 result came way back at the 2023 Mexican Grand Prix, a staggering 236 days prior to Barcelona. So when he finally climbed out of his Mercedes after securing P3, the evident relief and satisfaction etched on Hamilton's face spoke volumes. "It's a big boost to finally get a good result. It's been a minute since I've been up here in the race." The significance of this result extends beyond just Hamilton's personal drought, however. It's a tangible sign that the once dominant Mercedes team is slowly but surely clawing its way back towards the front after a prolonged period of underwhelming performances. Hamilton was quick to praise the team's relentless hard work and a string of successful upgrades that have allowed them to reel in Ferrari and re-establish themselves as the third force behind Red Bull and McLaren. Despite Mercedes' upswing in fortunes, Hamilton was unequivocal in asserting that he has no regrets whatsoever about his decision to swap to the famous red overalls of Ferrari next year. "My job next year will be to start with the other team, and they are doing a great job." While acknowledging Ferrari's recent difficulties, the 39-year-old remained bullish about their prospects, pointing out their race win in Monaco just last month. However, Hamilton was also keen to pay tribute to his soon-to-be former employers. "I love Mercedes. I've been with Mercedes since I was 13, and I will always be a fan and a supporter of them." His words carried a tinge of nostalgia, reflecting on the incredible journey he and the team have been on together, culminating in 7 hard-earned world titles. Of course, Hamilton's path to the Barcelona podium was made all the trickier by the form of his teammate, George Russell. The young Briton pulled off one of the starts of the season, catapulting his Mercedes from 4th on the grid into an improbable lead on the opening lap. Hamilton, stuck behind Russell in the opening stint, had to exercise patience before finally executing a move on the outside of his stablemate on lap 52 to secure the final podium spot. While an internal team battle is never ideal for Mercedes, the sheer pace displayed by both drivers will surely have been cause for optimism within the Brackley-based outfit. If they can consistently have 2 cars operating at the sharp end, continuing their recent upward trajectory could become a reality. With back-to-back podium finishes in Canada and Spain, the once struggling Silver Arrows have re-announced themselves as genuine contenders. However, regaining the supremacy they enjoyed for so long will be no easy feat, while Max Verstappen and his all-conquering Red Bull team continue to set the benchmark. The Dutchman was once again the winner in Barcelona, fending off a spirited late charge from Lando Norris to claim his 6th win of the campaign. Nonetheless, Mercedes' upturn in form promises to make the remainder of the 2024 season a captivating 4-way tussle. If they can extract even more performance from their package of upgrades, Hamilton and Russell could soon be challenging for race wins again. For Hamilton particularly, recapturing his former glories would provide the perfect springboard into his new chapter at Ferrari in 2025. A strong finish to this season would dispel any lingering doubts about his advanced age and reaffirm his status as one of the all-time greats. An unprecedented 8th world title may be a step too far, but you'd be a brave person to bet against the British veteran adding more wins to his stupendous career tally before the racing renaissance begins in red overalls. Those are the key talking points from what Lewis Hamilton has billed the best weekend of his 2024 season so far. A return to the podium clearly means so much to a driver of his immense pedigree, but it's also symbolic of Mercedes' ongoing resurgence. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. See you in the next one.